My name is Caroline Cobert. I'm a senior undergraduate at the University of Richmond. I've always been interested in mummies, in science and history in general. And as I grew older, I just continued to research on my own and read whatever I could find about mummies. And then when I came here, I realized we had a mummy.
She came to me with this interest in the mummy and with the idea of developing a scientific research project surrounding the mummy that then could become her senior thesis.
Tia Amenet, or Tia as I like to call her, sort of a nickname, is a 2,700-year-old ancient Egyptian who has lived at the University of Richmond for about the past 150 years. I proposed that I would be able to analyze her DNA if I was provided with a tissue sample.
At the time, she was a first-year student, and I thought it was a very ambitious idea. But she seemed to have a lot of initiative, and because she was a first-year student, I knew there was possibly time to make this happen.
Caroline contacted me to see if I would be interested in scanning the mummy. Caroline was interested in not only seeing what the mummy looked like inside, but also having one of our radiologists conduct a bone marrow biopsy to extract DNA.
Which I've then isolated and analyzed to determine a few more things about Tia Amenet that we didn't know before. We determined that Tia Amenet suffered from scoliosis.
And here in the chest is her collapsed heart.
We found traces of calcification in the arteries surrounding her heart, which means she may have suffered from some heart disease. We've also found from the DNA that she did not suffer from malaria or tuberculosis, which were fairly common diseases in ancient Egypt. Nowadays, everything's on the computer, and so we're able to digitally analyze not just the X-rays, but also the CTs. Tia Amenet will be moving temporarily to the Laura Robbins Gallery of Design from Nature for our upcoming exhibition, Tia Amenet, an Ancient Mummy, an Egyptian Woman, and Modern Science. We've actually sent off a volume reconstruction technology of Tia Amenet's skull to an artist in Chicago who will be completing a 3D digital reconstruction of her face. We're just really excited to see what she may have actually looked like in her life. I would have to say the most rewarding thing about this project is really learning the story of Tia Amenet. So it's really been great to see her story come together a little bit more and to see all the scientific technology really bring new details to life about Tia Amenet. I will graduate in May with a degree in biology and one in classics with a minor in archaeology. So I'm looking into PhD programs that continue on with this sort of mummy science and will enable me to do more projects like this in the future.